So the sun lounger has had one too many summers out in the sun, and the sling has rotted through. So let's see if we can fit a new one. So this slides into that bar, and then the bar is screwed to the frame, whereas the this end cap pops out, and then this all slides out of here, and then it's tensioned by these curved bars. So I'm going to have to put some tension on here and give it a little squeeze, and then these will slide out, and then I can slide the new ones in. So let's get on with it. Okay, I'm going to take the headrest off first, which is with just I think it's a 6mm Allen key. So I'll undo those. Most of all these slings are hex screws, which in stainless steel is a full range of them spinning heads on. So I've ordered some top heads. I'm going to be fitting usually 4 heads, but I don't like it. So I have to fit it with the these heads and later get screw out. So let's start. So, little caps. Let me go to this out. Okay, let me get that out of the way. Now these just slide in one way. So, oh, here you go. Like that. Nice and easy. Now these slings are measured from here to here, which is the inside diameter of that frame. If I get a tape measure, handy one here. So this sling is 23.5 inches. You do not take into account this bit that curls over. And these are called this particular style is European style slings, and they have a smaller if I can get it out, I'm going to get some pliers. They have smaller plastic rods, so you would have to reuse your old ones because they won't come with the new ones. The ones that come with the new ones are a lot bigger. I think you only get a choice of 2 sizes, of which these aren't either. Oh. Will come out. She comes. There you go. Okay, so we give these runners a bit of a clean because they're all pretty rubbish and dirty. I'll leave this on here as a work surface. And I'm going to pop these little covers. Just careful not to break these, though I believe Sunnyland does have they do have replacements for different types, but it's a lot easier if you don't break them. Hey, they popped out pretty easy. These are metal. I thought they were plastic. That's good. This is really tight and it's held in tension with this, so I'm going to have to put some tension on here to get it apart, I think. Let's try that. Get it through that. Okay. Already that's taken the pressure off it. This might be tight. Oh, jeepers, that is tight in there. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to muck about. Do I want to cut this? Will it come out without? Okay, yeah, cut it. That was the best bet. Tried lube, wasn't coming. Don't need that on now. Still tight. Let's take that off. There you go. Right. So I'll get rid of that. Going to give this a good clean up, and then we'll look at the new ones. Now the long slides have got this open-ended, so that it allows you to slide in easy. But these you're sliding in just on their own, so they're not under any tension or anything. Whereas this is going to be under some sort of tension, so it's going to be difficult. And there's no easement here. So what I've done is I've got myself a little file. You can see that, and I've just filed this corner off to just allow it to slide in easy. I think I'm going to give it a little bit more because it's still a little sharp edge there, because otherwise this is going to catch as you're trying to get it in. So let's try that. Okay, here's the new ones. So this is the plastic that comes with it. As you see, considerably bigger than the one that I need. So I'm going to have to reuse my old ones. I'll just slide that in. Yeah, I think my hands are clean enough. Get in there. Now, clamps back on. one. Okay. Make sure I put it the right way up with the seams underneath. Slip that in a little bit. Ooh, I'm way out. Ooh. It's going to be tighter than I thought. Give a bit more. Okay. This clamp may not be strong enough. Okay, that was a struggle, I'm not going to lie. What I had to do is get an old bit of the fold it over and get the clamp pliers, and was able to pull it with that gently so that I didn't mark it. Also, I knew I was going to have to probably over bend it, and I put a little set in this curve here. I was pretty sure I was going to do that, so I started at the end that bolts to the frame. So when this gets bolted back in the frame, it'll pull this back out. If I'd done it at the other end, started at the other end, then there's nothing holding that, and it would have just created a weakness forever. So I'm pretty happy that that is going to get pulled back tight. I mean, it's pretty tight, so I'm pretty pleased with the way that came out. So we'll put that to one side. Get rid of my bigger clamps. And okay. Yep. I'll put these in. And then now I've got to be careful here, because this is the underneath, and this folds which way? That way, like that. So I did have it the right way. Yes. Yep. So then that will curve that way and bolt on to the frame, and that will curve that way and bolt onto the frame. Okay, well, let's get the frame on and screw it in. You've got two screw holes at one end and one at the other, so you've got to make sure you start getting it in the right way around. Let's get a few threads in. I'm not going to screw them in all the way straight away. Okay, so yeah. I don't think I'm going to get that one in yet. Maybe. No. Come on. Once you get a few started, especially with these clamps, it's easier. Let's unclamp that. Move it down. Get in there. What's that one not? That one feels stripped. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. So, that goes on there. Pretty good. It's nice and tight. And see, it's tight. Few little creases in it from where it was packed, but they'll come out. So great. Okay, here it is finished. So this crease will drop out. That's just where it was in the packaging. too bad. See that little kink in that bottom bar there has pulled out pretty well, and it's nice and tight all the way along. So good job, better than buying a new one. So sunnyland.com, I'll put the link below. That's where you can buy all the canvases and everything for these. You just put your measurements in and they make them to measure for you. So great, hope you enjoyed this, hope this has been helpful. I'll catch you all soon.